and see here. So we have three sources. Three sources. What are they? 10-volt source and this 8 amperes and this 12 volts. These are the three sources. Now, how many inputs we have? X1 is equal to 10 volts, X2 is equal to 8 amperes, X3 is equal to 12 volts. That means we will have three cases. So, let me take and let me put the output also. What is our output? Output is the current. Okay, current I, where the current through this is 6 ohms. So these things must be clear once you see the circuit diagram. Okay, then let us move on. So now I will try to make, depends on the number of inputs, so those many cases I will divide. Now only x1 of 10 volt source is there. I want to make x2 to be 0 and x3 also to be 0. So with this, let us draw the circuit first. With that condition, so let us draw the circuit diagram according to this. In order to make x2 to be 0, what shall I do? Is the x2 voltage source or current source? It is a current source. So if it is a current source, we need to open it. If it is a voltage source, we need to short it. See, x2 and x3. x3 is a voltage source. So I need to short it. Sorry, x3 is a voltage source. I need to short it. Whereas x2 is a current source. I need to open it. Now with this, so I can say this as I dash, response as I dash. Now can we find this I? It is the simple. 2, 4, 6 are connected in series, which is connected across 10 volts. So I can say I dash is equal to, so 10 divided by 2 plus 4 plus 6. How much is this? So 10 divided by 12. So amperes. Let us keep as it is. So case 1 completed in a simple way. Now let me choose case 2. What is the case 2? Is that x1 is made to be 0, x2 will exist as it is, and x3 also made to be 0. So how much is the x2 value? Is 8 amperes. So let it be now only 8 ampere source. So for which let me draw the diagram again corresponding to this case. I want to make x1 to be 0. How can I make x1 to be 0? By short circuit. How can I make x3 to be 0? By short circuit. So let us do those two tasks first. Then after making this change, you assume your response to be I double dash. Previously we considered I dash. This is I double dash. Now how much is this current? That we need to determine. So we can use any method whichever is comfortable for you. So let us see what can we do. So now just if I'll redraw this diagram little bit, can I make in this way in a simple manner. So let us keep the current source as it is here. In this way, no change in that. 8 amperes. So next is try to see 2 and 6. These are connected in downward side. I want to put this into the upward side as like this. First let me put the 4 ohms as it is. 4 ohms is just across this current source. Next, from this junction point, see from this junction point, means this is the junction point corresponding to it. From there, so we have one more resistor. What is it? 6 ohms. Can I connect that 6 ohms in this way? So if you want, let me name this as node N1, this as node N2. Between N1 and N2, what are the elements connected? Let me say this is N3 also. So 6 ohms is connected between N1 and N3 in down way, but I want to bring that to be upside to make some interesting thing just in this way, that this is what N3. Just I am bringing this downside wire into upside. Next, that N3 is connected to 2 ohms. Here is our 2 ohms. Where 2 ohms other end is connected to N2. Where is N2? This is what N2. So this is 4 ohms. So the above circuit can be redrawn in this way. Now try to see what is the current I double dash is from N2 to N3. Where is N2? This is what N2. I think I made small. Yeah, N1 to N3. Sorry. This is N1. N1 to N3. N3 is here. N1 is here. So from there through the 6 ohms it is moving in this way. This is what I double dash. This what I want to find. Now can you observe again a simple current division principle is helpful here. I double dash I can write in this way. For these two parallel branches, this is one branch, this is another branch.
Sir,
Yes, please.
2, 4, 6 series lo leva, sir.
Only this 2 and 6 is in series. Only 2 and 6 are in series. 4 is not in series. Why? Because you can see at node N3 only 2 elements are connected. Whereas at node N1 and N2 three elements are connected. Whenever more than 2 elements will connect, we cannot say those are connected in series. So good question. So now let us see this I double dash by using current division rule. The net current coming at this junction is 8. Total current is 8 into which current I need? This 6 ohms current. For this parallel branch means 2 and 6 together, the opposite resistance is 4. So 4 divided by this parallel branch which is 2 plus 6 is one resistance plus 4 is another resistance. So two parallel branches, that is 2 and 6 in series, that combination is in parallel with 4. So that's why I am taking this together. So this together as 8. That is 8 is equivalent to this one. This is what 8. 8 and 4 are in parallel. Now I can use current division rule. That's what I applied here. So how much I will get? 8 into 4 divided by, so 8 plus 4 is 12. So this is 8 by 3 amperes. So in the same way you can consider case 3 also. So case 3, let me take the diagram here. So let me quickly finish the case 3, then let me revise what we have done. X1 is equal to 0, X2 is also 0, only X3 need to be left here which is 12 volts. Now with this condition I want to remove X1 and X2 and X3 will be there. X2 is a current source, so I need to replace with open circuit. X1 is a voltage source, I need to replace with short circuit. So with these changes, now I want to consider the response as I triple hyphens or triple dash. I think previously current is in which direction? Yeah, N1 to N3. So fine. So it is fine. The direction also very important. Why? Because so we may get negative current also sometimes. See here, this is N1. So N1 to N3 side current is flowing. Well, I know. So here also that same current whatever given in the original diagram, that current reference you need to take every time. That's why I am taking the copy of the original circuit every time, not these modified circuits. So now let us see what will be this I triple dash. So now you can see simply 2, 4, 6 are connected in series. Why? Why? Because see, if you observe this, this is simply a wire. So that means it is equivalent to no wire. So I can say this is one node N1. So this is also one more node N2 at which only two elements are connected. Here 2 and 4, here 4 and 6. That means 2 and 4 is in series and 4 and 6 also in series. So together total resistance is how much? So let me write that resistance over here, and let me put this voltage source across it, this side plus, other side minus. In this way, this is what 12 volts. So how much is this resistance? Is 6, that is 12 ohms. Now try to observe. Let us forget this I triple dash as of now. I want to make my own current. That, see, this is a voltage source. It is connected across the 12 ohms. Then how current will flow through this 12 ohms in reality is that wherever positive terminal is there, their current will try to enter for this resistor. That means current is flowing in clockwise direction in this way, as like this. This is what some current. So how much is this current? Let me say this is some I. How much is this current? I is equal to 12 by 12, which is 1 ampere. But what we need? We need current in opposite direction. Try to see. This current I triple dash is in which direction? Sorry, this is in counterclockwise direction. Here actual current is in anti-clockwise direction, but they had asked in clockwise direction how much is the current. I triple dash. Now can you tell me how much is I triple dash? It is simply
-1.
negative of the counterclockwise direction current. We already found this counterclockwise direction current, which is green color I. So I can say this as minus 1 ampere. Now according to superposition principle, according to superposition principle, superposition theorem, we can say that this current I is equal to sum of the individual responses. What are they? When x1 is connected, output is I dash. When x2 is connected, output is I double dash. When x3 is connected, output is I triple dash. So I dash we got case 1 as a 10 by 12, 10 by 12. I2 dash, I double dash we got as 8 by 3 plus 8 by 3. I triple dash we got as minus 1. Whatever answer you got, just try to put minus or plus, it doesn't matter. Whatever you get, just try to include that value. Now see that how much is this answer? 10 by 12 plus 8 by 3 minus 1. So which is equal to 5 by 2, that is 2.5 amperes.